Hello and welcome to Burnt Cookbook Party, an original Pathfinder campaign set in a unique fantasy world where four heroes of varying skills, attractiveness, and stupidity race against time to prevent a war. I'm Jenna Stoeber and I play Astra Blep, a fey-addled half-elf oracle who is exactly who she says she is. And I'm joined by...
Andrew Hansen, playing Johnny Brightchild, a hot and sunny Ifrit Resort Spa paladin, eager to help and flex.
Caitlin Stayduhar, playing Patty Hertz, a ratfolk ranger dandy with a nose for gossip and cheese.
Paul Luetkemeyer playing Zelf, an elven battle chef who's trying to carve a name for himself in the high-stakes world of magical cooking.
Well, boy, Paul, I want to interrogate that, but we're mid-intro,
Yeah, right.
so I'll just say we're, of course, led today and for the rest of all time by our illustrious and delightful GM and world builder, Justin Green. Justin, how are you?
Oh, I'm fantastic today. Doing great.
Hey, Paul, what's the deal? Is Zelf walking back?
Whoa.
You used to say he was carving a name for himself. This time you said he's trying.
This is a tense moment.
Oh, is it? Oh, no.
This is the Mjolnir Bake-Off Part 2. To continue the mystery film trend, last night I watched Knives Out.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, so good.
Yes.
Love it.
No, it's a really human film. I like that. But no, I feel like Benoit Blanc is also the anti-Zelf.
Well, I'm excited to see what detective you channel tonight.
Me too.
Is it not going to be Zelf?
Inspector Gadget.
Whoa.
Yeah, no,
Yes.
Zelf is in a totally separate category.
So if nobody has anything up front, I'm going to start with Zelf making some checks for the banquet because that has the most potentially immediate consequences for the
Oh,
room.
God.
Yeah, so
Great.
Zelf is pale white. He's sweating. He's looking out the window, thinking about the last Great Mjolnir Bake-Off, and that went great, obviously, but maybe not as well as it could have. And he looks from guest to guest, and they're, confused and disturbed faces since they just witnessed a murder. Finally, his eyes land on Buttercup, the innocent cow who's already had one spicy canapé too many.
Oh, I forgot the spicy canapé.
The most innocent possible guest who could suffer the ill effects of this meal. Zelf says, all right, Manny, listen to me. If I freeze, it means I'm having a flashback and not the fun kind. I'll need you to try to get my attention or cover for me. And don't let me leave the kitchen. Can you handle that?
I'll do my best, chef.
Manny, in the kitchen, there is no doing one's best. There's success and there's failure. More on that later.
I think we'll be fine, chef. I mean, it's a miracle that the backlash didn't happen when Duke Marth died. I've never heard of a head chef dying and the banquet continuing, so I don't think we should look a gift cow in the mouth.
Wise.
Manny, I still have the magical energy of Emnir in me. If I finish this ritual, it's going to do something else to these attendees.
Fun.
That might be better than what will happen. And he tells you that the hors d'oeuvres will cause hostile levitation. Everybody will float against their will and will not be able to control it. The appetizer will cause 3d6 of fire damage. The main course, which is supposed to create like an electrical barrier to protect them, but if it fails, then it's 3d6 of electric damage as well. And then the dessert, which normally casts heroism, will invert it. So -2 on attack rolls, saving throws, skill checks.
I mean, 66 has a lot of potential to be pretty bad.
Yeah, no kidding. Manny, ethically, would it be better to clean house right now? Thinking about Mjolnir.
Whoa.
Whoa, you're leaving this up to Manny?
He's like, but sir, I mean, a lot of people are innocent here as well.
That's true.
Clean house. God,
That's true. Although tonight I've really started to wonder just who is innocent.
I was going to say, we all ate the food, too. Come on, Zelf.
Yeah.
Manny shows you on the counter where there is like a spread of ingredients, and he tells you tonight's main course was a charging yak steak with Swanspell wine reduction. And the spell, it was going to create an electric barrier around the diner that would protect them from any accidents while they learned to fly. So he kind of walks you through how everything's laid out for you from the sous chefs. In game terms, the banquet requires 3 of the 4 remaining ritual checks to be made successfully in order to avoid failure.
Got it.
One of these checks must be a profession check, but then you also have options of spellcraft or knowledge arcana for the others. Your DC is 24 regardless of which skill check that you go with.
God, I'm feeling the pressure and I have nothing to do with it.
You can have 1 failure, but no more than 1.
Got it.
First, I'm going to need you to make a will save against your stage fright Zelf, because there's about 40 people looking at you right now. And so your DC for your will save is 23. Crossing my fingers for you, buddy.
Oof. Oof.
That's an 18.
The inspiration has helped you, because if you had failed by more than 5, you would have immediately went into a panic attack. Instead, you are fascinated. You are unable to do anything as you are frozen in place. Manny looks at you. You're not running, but he can tell something's up. He says, Chef, you need to get started. The banquet ritual, it's time sensitive.
I know. I'm just composing the menu.
The other 3 of you had followed Patty to investigate the bathroom where you found Gentry Till was actually the dentist.
Look, I know that things are a little rough right now between us. I know that, last time we hung out, I kind of maybe said that maybe we shouldn't team up anymore. And, I've really been feeling really bad about that. And I feel like I hurt your feelings, and it wasn't my intent. And I was just trying to look out for you. My friends always tend to get thrown in dungeons and blown up and arrested by the law and their heads chopped off and God, everything else. And I don't want that to happen to you, man.
Wow.
Astra's going to lean over to Janni and say, were they dating?
No, Astra, I had no clue.
I mean, the vibe is super awkward, right?
I also like that no one questions that. It's seemingly fine for Astra and Johnny to be under the risk of exploding and jab off, yada, yada, yada.
Johnny was just going through, was that us? Was she just talking about us? Yeah, okay, I was in jail. Yeah, okay, there were some explosions. Okay, no, all right, yeah, that does happen to our friends.
Patty, where you go, I'll follow.
Thanks, man. And, dentist, Gentry, whoever you are, just remember the best way to cut a big block of cheese is with unflavored dental floss. We're meant to be.
What?
I'm Googling that.
Patty, I will be your floss.
I don't think we should be watching this, Johnny.
And Patty's going to say, come on, we got a murder to solve.
You were just faking with Winmarth, right?
Of course I was. Ugh.
You were? Oh, wow.
That
Wow.
was so convincing.
Oh, I really thought you were mad at me, Patty. Like, I just, like...
God, did you hear when he offered to introduce me to Mauschino? I've known Mauschino since I was 12 years old. Get over yourself.
Astra, as the dentist and Patty are conversing, you see the little stranger rubbing up against his legs, circling in between. It looks up at you with its multitude of eyes blinking in and out of existence, and you can see mischief in each and every one of them.
So naughty.
Its little butt starts to wiggle like it's preparing to pounce. Astra, I'm going to have you roll a 1d4 for me, with 1, of course, being mischief.
Oh, no.
Kaylin, don't be lured in by how adorable the cat aspect of the little stranger is.
I know it's bad, but Justin says things like it's wiggling its little butt. And I'm just like, hee.
I rolled a 3.
The little stranger, it leaps straight at your face. Its claws are extended, but your veil manages to hide any reaction that you might have. It passes through you like a ghost. No one else is the
my
wiser.
Oh, so good.
Terrifying.
The dentist, he tells you, I'm going to go up in the rafters to watch from above. You just give me the word and I'll drop down.
Okay, buddy, watch for the signal. I'll figure out what the signal is, and I'm sure you can tell.
He points up to the chandeliers in the dining room, and he uses his lasso to stealthily pull himself up into the rafters, and he disappears into the shadows behind his black cape.
Not to be weird. Not to be weird. Didn't you say something about how the dentist wasn't going to be hanging around you anymore?
We came individually, not as a couple. So it just happened to be that he was here. Don't worry about it. We were never a couple. It's
Okay.
fine. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
He's a married man.
Yeah, I was just curious.
I mean, I didn't say couple. I just heard you say couple.
You did say couple. No, it's fine. It's fine.
I said not as a couple, guys. Come on.
So the three of you can return to the dining room. You find that the crowd of guests have huddled around the kitchen window, all very nervous. Of the four suspects, two remain. Grist Caskchill, who seemingly didn't move from his seat during the blackout, and Paltra Mimosa, who did move from her seat during the blackout.
Can I ask up top, just because this isn't quite a timer, but it feels like it's really important to know. We've already done 2 courses of this meal. How many courses are there total?
There are 4 courses. Zelf is about to start doing the main course, and then there's dessert.
Yeah, so we only have 2 more courses to figure this all out.
I'll have the 3 of you make a perception check.
I got an 11 on my perception.
I got a 26 on mine.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Awesome.
I got a 5.
A 5. Great.
Good job, Johnny.
I rolled a 6. It's cool.
You spot Paltra Mimosa comforting a weeping Buttercup.
Oh.
You're not sure if she's sad or she's still suffering the effects of the spicy pepper. Near them is Grist Caskchill. He is still standing and drinking from the stein of beer that he brought himself. He seems fairly nonplussed compared to everybody else.
I feel like that's a little suspicious that he is not at all upset by what's going on, but maybe he's just a stoic guy. I don't know.
Duke Marth's body is being covered by a tablecloth by Countess Vilnet. Count Vilnet and the prince have made the rounds, and they've secured all of the exits, and they've started talking to people in the crowd looking for potential witnesses with no luck. All 3 of you, despite your rolls, are able to clock that Zelf is freaking out. None of you saw him at the bake-off, but you've heard stories, and you've seen, Johnny, you've seen this look in new recruits in the army. You know what's happening.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa.
He's freezing up. He's just got to remember his training. Johnny's going to run in, and he's going to give Zelf a combo slap to the face high five. He's going to hold up one of his hands, and then he's also going to slap him across the face so that it hits the other hand to give him a good luck high five on his next roll. And he's going to say, "Get out of it." And then whatever Paris France can do, however he can channel into Johnny to help him do any of these skills. That's what's going to happen next for Johnny.
Johnny, in the back of your head, you hear a voice, a new voice of Paris France. He's going to ruin my event. He's going to ruin my banquet. We've got to get in there.
Internal Johnny's like, "All right, let me be your hands. Let's help my friend."
I mean, I guess Johnny does have experience with Patty riding around on his shoulder, so maybe being the Ratatouille puppet would not be super.
To clarify, no, what the Ratatouille situation here is that a rat is piloting Johnny. So
Yes.
I think Johnny has to get on Zelf's shoulders
Oh.
and pilot him that way. Like a totem pole.
Oh, that would not go well.
Zelf, you have an opportunity to break out of this fascination. You are at a -4 penalty, but you get to roll twice on your will save.
Is it a fear effect? Does he get any bonuses for being near me against fear effects?
Ooh,
My aura of courage?
I do like that, though.
Johnny's warm and comforting presence.
Yeah, I mean, it's you're not less nervous when you have your friends with you, supporting you, or does that make you more nervous?
That's the thing.
Definitely.
Yeah, Johnny's aura will cancel out the penalty. So you have another chance,
Cool.
Zelf, to make that DC 23.
I'll take that chance.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. What'd you get, Paul?
A 20.
He's still not panicking, but he's still not able to pull himself out of that fascination. Janni, you have a choice. Unlike Glorhan, it is literally impossible via dice roll for Paris to exert control over you. As a voice in your mind, he can make an aid another check that'll be pretty decent to help you cook. But since you don't have Profession Chef, Spellcraft, or Knowledge Arcana, it will be a flat Wisdom or Intelligence check, which either way is a -1. You could also willingly take another 1d4 con damage and allow him to use your body to make the checks directly.
Oh my god.
Which is pretty much guaranteed to succeed.
Justin, I love that the souls possessing Janni can do 8 another rolls for Janni. That's incredible.
Everything about this is just so lovely. I love it so much. It's terrible, but I love it.
Oh my god, it's so awesome. It's great. Paris, France, it's going to be like, Janni, just let me have more control. And Johnny's going to be like, all right, do it. Like, very little hesitation. And is going to take, how much did you say? A D4?
1d4 con damage on top of the 3 that you took last time, Janni.
Oh my god.
Oh, Johnny.
All right.
Oh, no.
So I'm down 6 constitution.
Oh no.
Zelf, your fascination focuses on Janni just cooking like a professional chef, like you've never seen before.
Am I dreaming?
Manny, next dish, come on. Just like his arms moving around robotically, like something is controlling them inside of his body. Such precision and grace.
It's almost like something is inside his body controlling his hands. Yeah, almost.
Almost.
Manny jumps into action to help you, and you start putting out plate after plate of perfectly medium rare yak steaks. Manny is like putting the garnishes on, getting it all set up, ready to go. The vibe in the dining room starts to relax a little. You see people still watching, but moving to their seats, preparing for the food to go out to them.
All right, Manny, let's cook it up. Like, you can just hear Johnny just starts yelling more like hype words and combinations in the
Restaurant
kitchen.
hype words.
Bam! Knock it off! Yeah! Like,
Patty, we've lost 2 of the members of our group to cooking, which I'm going to level with you is twice as many as I expected. It's especially bad news because one of those is our detective and the other one's kind of our bodyguard. Not that I'm saying I don't think we can do this. I'm saying I don't think I can do it.
We're very capable.
Yeah, I think you can do
We're
it.
very capable. Yeah.
I'm here to support that. I really don't know what to make of what's happening because Zelf looks like he is just zombified. And I don't think that was on the menu tonight, but I'll be honest, I was not paying attention to the menu offerings. And Johnny's wielding a knife.
Yeah, I'm not too worried. I mean, when you're an entertainer and a public figure like I am, you see sometimes people get a little stage fright. They always snap out of it, or, maybe they don't, and they're just not cut out for the spotlight. But I'm sure Zelf will get over it. Everything's going to be fine.
Okay.
I love how real that was. Patty was like, well,
Yeah.
no, they don't, like, it's fine.
Okay, Patty. I think you have more expertise in whatever is happening here than I do on like a lot of levels, actually, now that I think about it. So I'm just going to follow your lead. We've still got a couple suspects. And the dentist is here being a creep. So I don't know. What do you want to do, Patty?
I mean, it's almost time for the next course. We should sit back down, right?
Yeah, I mean, everybody who's suspicious is at our table anyway.
Exactly.
Maybe, okay, do you want to interrogate Paltra? And I can try to interrogate Grist.
Works for me.
Okay.
Manny, hit the gong! Come on! So, come on. I'm gonna slap him again.
Slapping the shit out of Zelf.
And then he's gonna hit the gong and announce the next course.
Awesome.
Andrew, how many times can Johnny use that?
The luck thing, I got 1 more usage left.
And when Johnny slapped Zelf the second time, was that a second use of that power, or was it a mundane slap?
I was just a mundane slap.
Okay.
But you can give me a meaningful look, and I can turn that into a backhand of good luck if you want. Like, I can swing it around.
I think the meaningful look is Zelf looking toward the door.
Yeah, Johnny's gonna backhand your face back to the kitchen.
Jesus.
I feel like Johnny could easily knock Zelf unconscious with his...
Right? Careful with the slapping, Johnny.
Yeah.
Justin, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at my nostalgia oil. What it says is a creature gains a +2 alchemical bonus on saving throws against effects with the emotion descriptor. Does this qualify?
Yeah, none of those would have put you over, but
No, it wouldn't have. No.
yeah, I would let that work for you in the future.
Well, I rolled a 4 on my next will save.
Oh, no.
Oh, Zelf.
Oh, Zelf.
Oh, no.
Zelf.
My highest roll so far has been a 10
Yeah,
Just wasn't meant to
brutal,
be.
buddy.
on a d20. Yeah, sometimes you just roll 5 times and they're all ones.
Oh, God.
My final roll of the night is a 24 +2 for the
Oh,
nostalgia oil is 26.
oh my God.
Wow.
Good Lord.
Is Paris just done by then?
Johnny has taken care of the main course. If you want to do something before dessert,
This is his whole life is to cook dinner parties. So if he can butt in and make any kind of check to add to this, that's what he's going to do.
okay, cool. So you're able to
Amazing.
push through your stage fright. Are you wanting to actually take over cooking? Are you wanting to make an aid another check? What is Zelf doing? He's just watched Johnny serve a perfect course. They're moving on to dessert prep.
Paris will say, I've got this handled. Find out who murdered me.
Oh, God.
So ominous.
Is that Paris talking to Johnny, or is that Paris talking through Johnny to Zelf?
That's Paris talking through Johnny.
To a man who does not know he has been possessed by a rat who is in the body of a man.
Jenna is correct.
Zelf is mopping his face, and he says, Johnny, you're still kicking, buddy.
Just continue on with the investigation, bro. I've got this.
Wow, is Zelf gonna let Johnny take all the glory of this cooking experience
Oh my
from him?
God.
Johnny, if I let you finish this meal, I would have to leave Mielnor and live in a hut in the woods for the rest of my life.
You said you wanted to do that anyway, man. This is how you get out.
Whoa.
Johnny, the only way out is through.
Wow.
Let me do dessert.
This is the situation where we get into the PvP.
Yes!
Johnny, are you going to step back?
Oh yeah, Johnny knows this is important for Zelf and will absolutely try and rein in Paris.
Is Paris going to be on board with this, or is there going to be an internal battle of who's controlling the body?
Johnny can overpower Paris anytime he wants. Lorhan and him have to roll against each other, but Paris doesn't stand a chance. Johnny can give and take away at will.
I made a check of 30 on Knowledge Arcana.
So that is enough to complete the banquet. So tonight's dessert is a 3A honeycomb. 3A is the bee lady race. That was Elorinia's race. It grants the benefits of heroism spell, but only when the diner is dancing.
Nice. I'm definitely super drained as he steps back into assistant position, but that's what I'll be doing from now, is then helping Zelf finish the meal.
So the waiters start taking out the plates. Astra and Patty, you're back at your table with Grist and Paltra. What would you like to do?
I think that Patty wants to, take her seat by Paltra.
Just be like, oh my God, yeah, how's it going? This has been really exciting this evening, huh? This is not your normal dinner party.
Well,
Not at all, darling.
So trashy, if you ask me. What do you think of this whole Duke Marth thing? That was quite the event.
It's so sad. It's always so sad to see another chef go down.
Yeah, super sad. Did you know him well?
No, you know what? We've never really had the pleasure to meet before now. I've always wanted to, but I haven't been in Mielnor for very long.
Patty finds that a little suspicious because at first I was thinking maybe the motivation here is that one of the old guard is unhappy with the Duke, moving up in the world of being a Mielnor chef. But now I'm like, maybe Paltra is jealous of the Duke's success and wants to take his place in the world. Interesting. I'm going to ponder that.
It could be any one of them.
oh, Grist, I'm so sorry to ask. I'm almost even embarrassed, but could I try some of the beer that you brought? I'm just so curious since that's like your specialty.
He shrugs and he slides the stein over. He says, you could come by the shop anytime. I'd be happy to, give you a tasting.
Oh, I would love that. I love beer. She will take the smallest sip that she can get away with and still confirm that it's just beer in his stein.
It's extremely strong. There is a spell, but it is a beneficial spell, like a cure light wounds type spell. So if you have any, I don't think anybody's taking any sort of damage.
Not yet.
But you feel hardier, healthier.
I wanted to make sure his beer wasn't something more suspicious. Yeah, Astra will cough lightly. She probably does not actually like beer. That's a canon choice I've just made. Oh, wow, it's so good. You can really taste the fermentation. So good. Thank you. And boy, is there a little bit of healing magic in that?
Yes, it's what we're known for in Begram. They would say that we are copying off of elven food magic, but, dwarves have been doing this for a long time, putting magic into our ales.
Oh, yeah. I mean, why not? It's just like it's right there. You're already drinking it. It might as well, heal you or make you stronger or better at murdering or whatever. Speaking of murder, as I just did, boy, Marth, were you there? Did you see that? That was wild.
Oh, yeah. It's really sad, I guess, huh? For somebody, I see.
Much beloved truth.
Somebody's probably sad about this.
No, I'm right there with you. It's like, what a fuss. You wouldn't have any ideas who would have even wanted to kill him, huh?
More than half of the room.
Oh, God.
Probably would be more than thrilled to see the Duke dead.
Goodness. And which half are you in?
Oh, well, you don't see me shedding any tears, do you?
No, I certainly don't. Both Astra and I are so bad at interrogation.
I thought that was good.
Yeah, it was good. Okay, all right.
Patty has this spell called Reveal Secrets. When you cast this spell, you ask the target whether it has a secret about a specific topic that can be described in 10 words or fewer. If the target knows a secret about the topic, it states it has a secret. The target does not mention anything about the secret and doesn't remember telling you. So I would like to use this on Paltra.
Beautiful.
Have you had that the whole time?
I literally started the game with this spell.
Incredible.
So Patty's going to put her
spell.
hand on Paltra's arm and be like,
Oh, this has been such a stressful evening. I wonder, though, do you have a secret about what happened to Duke Mart?
I hope I fail this for you.
Oh my god.
Oh, boy.
So the DC was a 14, and Paltrow has rolled a 9.
Hell yeah.
She goes, absolutely, darling, I do have a secret.
yes. Yes.
God.
Oh, that worked.
I can't
Oh my
believe that
God.
fucking worked.
That worked exactly as I anticipated, which is it made her more suspicious, but gave me no actual information.
Ooh, is it Paltra?
I'm leaning more towards Paltra, because when she just told me she had a secret, I was like, okay, it could be her, or she could know who did it. Like, maybe she didn't do it, but she also doesn't mind that it happened.
Yeah.
I'm leaning towards Paltra, though.
It feels right.
The desserts are plated. Zelf, you have successfully finished this course.
Oh my god. Zelf is pouring the decoration on the plate and his hand is shaking to make a zigzag design on it.
The waiters are filing in and out, delivering them all, and soon you have just the last plate leaving your hands and going out into the dining room. The meal, the banquet is about to wrap up. How do you want to approach this last bit of time?
Zelf has a hand on his head and his eyes are squeezed shut, and he holds up a hand and says, Johnny, what are you talking about, people killing you? Are you feeling all right?
Johnny wipes some blood from like his nose that's dripping down.
Oh, God. This is internal organ damage.
Yeah, he's taken 6 constitution damage in the past like 30 minutes. And he's like, my head's kind of feeling funny, Zelf. I don't know. It's like allergies or something, I guess. I think.
Well, mine too, Johnny. Johnny, thank you for being there for me.
Yeah, man, absolutely. Don't worry about it.
But the next time we have a cook-off, I'm going to bury you.
Oh my God.
Holy shit.
Johnny's completely caught off guard by that. It's like, if this is the anime walk away, definitely he's stunned. Like, whoa,
Oh my God.
We'll have to talk later about where you learned to cook up a yak like that. But first, we can't let any of these guests leave. Something occurred to me right before this cooking. It's time to go unveil our criminal.
yeah, let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
Well, my friend, you can be the muscle. Come on.
Okay, I can still lift things, yeah.
Back in your place, Johnny.
Yeah. No, your limits. Yeah.
And Zelf is going to go over to each of his party members who happen to be interrogating some of the dinner guests. Start with Astra, and he'll say, now, what did you two think of the yak? I'm quite fond of yak, you know.
It was incredible. It was so meat. It was meat, and it was great, and I loved it. There was a sauce. Oh, it was it was really exceptional. And the dessert was okay.
Goes so well with the stout, doesn't it?
But boy, that yak, I'm really going to be thinking about that yak for a while. Ooh.
I am too.
Oh, did we need to make some sort of wild magic check for the dessert?
Probably.
This is the one that's going to do like D6 intelligence drain to Zelf.
No!
Yeah, some of these results are not funny.
I mean, that would be fun.
This one's funny. The caster becomes affected by silence for 3 rounds. And according to the table, the caster, quote unquote, is a person who eats it. So they're all just
So everyone has to sit quietly.
enraptured by flavor.
Amazing.
That was during the time when Zelf threatened Johnny. Again.
Everyone sat in silence.
Completely silent.
Oh, I love
Great.
that.
Great.
Zelf is going to clap, and he'll point over at the count and say, well, dinner's not complete unless you feel the effects. And to feel the effects, obviously, we have to have at least 1 round of dancing. Count, are there any instruments?
Zelf can summon instruments, can't he?
Only on accident.
Yeah, a 3% chance to do it. Yeah.
Yeah, so he sends Bantaro over to the piano.
Oh, man, to play the saddest music in the world.
Oh, yeah.
So whenever Bantaro finishes his song, Zelf is going to have the count line people up.
Are we all doing just like a sad waltz? I will waltz with Grist.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, man. I think Patty would like to invite Manny to dance.
Oh.
Even Johnny does a sad waltz by himself.
Oh, Johnny dances alone.
I mean, he's waitstaff, so.
Patty's going to be like,
Now, Manny, it's really important for you to have a well-rounded training in all aspects of high society. If you're ever going to get out of the kitchen and into the dining room, you got to learn how to dance.
Okay, Miss Hertz, I'll let you lead.
Patty always leads when she dances.
Yeah, so you guys are out on the floor dancing. Astra waltzing with Grist and Patty with Manny. A couple times during your dance, a small toothpick drops from the sky, hits Manny on the head, and he looks up trying to figure out where it's coming from, and he can't. Johnny is just swaying by himself, his nose bleeding, covered in milk, his waiter outfit torn off the sleeves.
He looks like a mess. Holy shit.
The worst Johnny has ever looked in all of our battles.
Yeah. Oh my god. His hotness level's severely low.
Even covered in milk? No, never mind.
Wait, even?
Especially.
Zelf is going to take a moment to gather his crew together. All right. I know at least one person involved, but I don't know what's going to happen when we do this lineup. Things could get crazy.
I mean, are you going to tell us who it... No, save it. No, I get it.
Don't ruin the surprise, Astra.
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. I regret asking. Don't tell us. I think we all have our guesses, though.
Let him have his moment.
Yeah, I guess we'll just be on standby. I'll have a hold person loaded in each of my fingers. Pew, pew.
Is that where you keep those?
Yep. 10 fingers each has a spell. Don't ask what the middle ones are. It's really offensive.
Magical fingers really is the theme, isn't it?
Hey.
Hey ho!
Can you believe how much has happened in just the first half of this episode? Well, strap in, because we've only just gotten to the top of this roller coaster incline. And if you're enjoying the ride, please consider supporting us on our Patreon at patreon.com/bcbparty. We love making this show, and it takes a lot of time, energy, and expertise to serve it up to you. And it's because of the support of our patrons that we're able to invest all of those resources into making it. It's only $5 a month to support us, and if you think about it, that's just about $2.50 per episode. Lower if you count the months where we release 3 episodes. That's less than a single issue of a comic book, less than a cup of coffee at anywhere but the lowest tier bodega. So if this series has given you as much joy as a cup of coffee, consider kicking that $5 a month our way at patreon.com/bcbparty.
I mean, what are the limits on the lineup? There are none, right? Just the ability to see everybody. We can't get the whole room, but...
This is your bit.
Grist, Paltra, the sous chefs.
The dentist is not going to be in the lineup because he's lurking in the rafters now.
How do we like Buttercup for one of the murders?
Buttercup is the picture of innocence.
Oh, okay.
But maybe she'll like being in a lineup.
She's had a rough night. Maybe you should make sure to include her. It might make her feel better.
Aww, that's so thoughtful.
Zelf, you are able to slowly move Paltra, Grist, and Buttercup into a line, and everybody kind of turns towards you, just standing in the middle of this room with these people lined up in front of you.
Zelf has regained his composure. He's got his textured outfit, his cape over one arm. Says, all right, everybody, now that the party's over, let's address the elephant in the room, the Duke, our much beloved host. I'm sure would be grateful to you all for joining. I can't help but think that those marks on the floor remind me of a large piece of cutlery. What do you think of that, Paltra?
Well, I didn't see anybody walking around with any comically large cutlery, Zelf.
Boy, that's a really good point. She's got him there.
I thought you had something.
You showed me.
Let's talk about his missing fingers. They didn't just walk away. Somebody took them. The person who took these fingers not only wants the magic in them, not only is perfectly willing to try to ruin a party of this caliber. The person who took those fingers is tied to the history of Mjolnir. And that's the part that confused me for so long. I had the means, the motive, the opportunity. I couldn't connect the history. Paltra, would you like to tell everyone who you are, or do you want me to?
Paltra kind of laughs nervously, and she looks around. She goes, well, everybody knows who I am. I'm Paltra Mimosa. I'm new money chef in Mjolnir.
Oh, Paltra, it might seem like a world where everyone is exactly who they say they are.
It's true, they are. Everybody is.
You had Bocas working for you. Through her, you would have known what Grotten's cooking spells were. You got his book. You knew what the lunar octopus spell was made with. And if you had his book, you would have known what his validation spell does. Paltra, you can change your name, but you can't change your blood. So Zelf is going to wait a beat to see how Paltra reacts. and then he'll shrug and he'll say, don't know where the name Paltra Mimosa comes from, but maybe you know the name Chiffonade.
Oh my god, I'm shook.
So this would be a good time to say, the day after we recorded last, Paul put some pieces of the puzzle together, and we recorded a special session, just the two of us, where I allowed him to make a check. I'll let you explain, Paul, what you did.
Oh my god, I'm literally sitting here with my mouth open, astonished.
Paul, how dare you? I can't believe you're having secret recordings behind our back with Justin. I can't. What
I can't
appalling
either.
behavior.
I can't believe it either.
Oh my god, I love it. Oh, I love it so much.
After the whole thing with Nip-Pip, I've been messaging Justin late at night. Telling him all of my ideas. And I asked him if I could try some stuff, and he let me, because Justin's a nicer GM than I am.
Ha!
How are you doing, Paul?
Super.
Good. It's just the two of us today.
Yeah, I know. This is fine.
Zelf, do you want to explain your theory that you're operating under?
Ooh, I like how you're still toying with me, because it could be really running on a tight wire here. Zelf is racking his brain trying to make all of the details he's absorbed make sense, and setting aside extremely outlandish outlier situations where there's magic or gods or wishes. He's trying to understand how things fit. And as more and more of his possibilities close, it gets more and more confusing what the right path is. And a couple things occur to him that he doesn't want to think might be true, but as he considers them, it's harder to imagine that anything else could be true. So he's going to prepare what he thinks he needs to rule that possibility out, which involves some of his food magic that he learned from Groton. What Zelf wants to do is combine the vials of blood that he got from Naga, the blood of the family tree of the Chiffonades, so that if he needs to, he can use the validation spell to prove whether or not somebody is themselves a combination of these bloods.
Excellent. I will give you an opportunity at the party, which you can roll for now, to make a sleight of hand check to snag some hair or like silverware that she's eating with without being noticed.
Well, it's another decent roll. I got a total of 27 plus inspiration.
Beautiful. Yeah, Zelf, what do you want to take? What DNA do you want?
Something that they're eating with.
Okay.
I feel like hair might be fake, but probably saliva isn't. Yeah.
Her extensions. She definitely has extensions.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're able to snag like a spoon from the dinnerware that Paltra is eating with. So this isn't exactly how the spell is supposed to work. As
Right.
written.
Well, yeah, that's what I wanted to ask you about it.
Yeah, it's not like a DNA test, but I do like this idea quite a bit. So I am going to have you make a DC 15 spellcraft check in order to manipulate the spell in this new way. It's perfectly achievable. Oh no!
Then my inspiration pushed me over.
Yeah. Excellent. Yeah, you probably don't have a good chance to do this spell until you're in the kitchen with Manny, but once you're there, you are able to combine the spoon with the blood. Zelf, you are able to tell that Paltra Mimosa is a descendant of High Chef Chiffonade.
Oh my god. Oh man. This is like 10 face, but 10 times worse. Oh no. Well, yeah, when everything clicks into place, Zelf's eyes again light up and just intensely focusing all of his thoughts on the consequences of that knowledge. Oh boy. Well, Justin, thank you for letting me use that spell in a way that's not rules as written.
No problem. No, I love it for the
And-
reason that you do, that it's Grattan's spell, even though I gave it to you for a completely other reason. It's just a perfect fit thematically. I think it's great. Well, Paul, I don't have anything else for you today at this moment.
I'm furious about that.
Paltrow Mimosa kind of smirks. She says, poor Bocus. She was so upset when she returned to the B&B after the will reading. You know, she truly believed that the chairman left her nothing of value. But I recognize the sashimi for what it was. Stolen from High Chef Chiffonade. The legacy of the chairman isn't yours, or Bocus's, or Grotten's. It's mine. You wanted to see where the giant fork was, Zelf? And she picks up the salad fork from her personal cutlery, and it grows in size to a massive trident fork.
Yes!
That she swings at you, Zelf, directly at your heart.
Oh my god.
I guess just let's roll initiative, and we'll see if you can outpace her.
Are we all rolling initiative or just Zelf and Paltrow?
Yeah, let's.
Yeah, because I'm certainly gonna jump in to assist.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I rolled a 2 and I get a -1 to initiative, so I have rolled a 1.
All right, I just got a 7.
I got a 9.
Janni Brightchild, you have a second's reaction time better than Paltrow Mimosa. You see that she has pulled this trident seemingly out of nowhere. It's actually just a giant fucking fork. She's about to stab into Zelf. What do you want to do?
Wait, now, so I don't have my armor or my sword or any of that, right? Because I'm in...
Yeah, you're in tuxedo mode.
That is correct.
Yeah, and you've taken 6 points of constitution damage.
Dang, I need like a weapon. I
don't know if you have time to get a weapon.
All right, well, Johnny is going to place himself in between Paltrow Mimosa and Zelf.
He's so self-sacrificing.
And he's going to, I guess, like attempt to grapple Chiffonade so that the situation can be contained.
If Johnny did anything other than put himself in the line of fire, I would have been astounded.
Right, exactly. But he will provoke an attack of opportunity.
You want to make a grapple check, Johnny?
I got a 21 on my grapple check, and my AC is going to be low. I think my AC is 11. Oh.
So, Johnny, you put yourself in between this fork attack that's swinging down. You take 5 damage as it grazes you, but you do block it from hitting Zelf, and you do grapple Paltrow.
Oh, this is a tool for fine dining, not for killing.
Johnny, as you hold her, you feel her skin feels like spongy almost. And as you grab her, her arm like collapses in, like you could squeeze it, like ream it out. You see like orange liquid drips out of it and like bubbles come out.
Justin.
Yeah, she is going to change into her mimosa form. So her full body is going to turn into liquid. A strong scent of citrus fills the room, and your hands kind of splash around her, and she is now a mimosa ooze.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
This is making me want brunch, Justin.
Oh no!
For a moment, is Mimosa like a Final Fantasy character? I don't know, but no, you're saying that she is just.
She's literally a mimosa.
Made out of orange juice and champagne. Okay, great.
Oh my god, what do I have that is of any use out of somebody that's liquid?
Yeah.
A straw.
Oh my god. Andrew, maybe though.
Yeah, just drink her.
Justin, can I have a really dumb idea and
Please.
you can see if I can do it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Can I try to scoop her up in my tankard?
Yes. Yeah, Caitlin. Yes.
Is she a human amount of mimosa?
Yeah, will she fit in my tankard?
Not all of her will, but I will let you do extra damage with the tankard because I think that this idea is great.
That's what I want to do. I'm going to pull my tankard out of my handbag and attempt to scoop Paltrow Mimosa up into it.
Hell yeah.
Oh, man.
God.
Big roll.
Yeah. So I rolled a 28.
Oh, fucking good. I'll say it's a vulnerability. She'll take double damage from it.
Oh,
So she'll take
amazing.
8 damage.
Justin, when you were preparing for this evening, did you think that I was going to try to scoop Vulture Mimosa up into a tanker?
No, I'm very glad that you did.
Yeah, it's the rules.
Patty, you waste no time slamming the tanker down. You reduce her size by a little bit as you take out a bit of her shoulder, filling your tankard with it. Zelf, what would you like to do?
Oh, Justin, I would like to make a knowledge check on oozes to see if I understand if they have any elemental weakness.
Cool.
It's a knowledge check. So I got a 22.
You can tell a couple things. You can tell, one, that the mimosa ooze is extremely acidic.
Ooh.
Based on the way that Duke Marth's fingers were removed, it was probably the acid eating away at his hand.
Gross.
Dun, dun, dun.
Incredible.
You know that oozes have a lot of like immunities to conditions, fire, electricity, and acid damage.
Damn, I was
Okay.
thinking about trying to set her on fire.
Yeah, it's my go-to.
You know that slashing, piercing damage will split it into 2.
Ooh.
Like the oozes will just keep splitting.
Ooh.
Oh, fuck.
You also know that Venom style, she has vulnerability to sonic attacks. So like sound will make it hard for her to hold her form. Then she becomes stunned.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to cast Elemental Touch with the element of cold. And that does take a standard action, so I won't be able to attack until next round. But let me make a wild magic check. Oh, wow, this is my first non-bad or non-neutral effect. The caster is healed, d8 plus 1 points of damage.
Wow.
Oh,
That's nice. I didn't know that positive things could happen with
Right?
magic.
So I heal 7 points of damage. That's nice.
Okay.
Zelf is going to say, try not to cut her.
Astroblep, what would you like to do?
Well, I was going to do hold person, but now that I know that she's weak to sonic, I am going to sound burst her.
Yeah.
I saw you click that sound burst button so fast.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
excited.
Before Justin even
Jenna was
finished.
like, "This is my moment."
Finally, a
her.
relevant spell that's not just funny. Great. Yeah, Astra's going to say, oh, I've got a thing for this. And she's going to pull a balloon out of her back pocket and she's going to blow it up. And when it's as big as it can get, she's going to pull a pin out and pop it. And that is how she is manifesting Soundburst. You blast an area with a tremendous cacophony. Every creature in the area takes 1d8 points of sonic damage. Sorry, everybody. And must succeed on a fortitude save to avoid being stunned for 1 round. DC 17.
Awesome.
And it does have a 10-foot radius spread, so at least Johnny gets caught in it.
Yeah.
Definitely Patty and Johnny, because Patty had to go next to it.
Patty was there scooping,
Yeah.
so
Scooping. She was there scooping.
And then if you want to roll a d8, Jenna.
I do. Scooping in my Versace's. Is that anything? All right. I get a 2, sadly, on my attack roll, but that's fine. It was really about the sonic damage.
Poultry Mimosa takes double damage, and she is stunned automatically by that.
Whoa.
love it.
I got a 24 on my fortitude save.
And I got an 18.
See, it was fine.
Neither of them are stunned, but I believe they still do take 2 damage, right?
Yeah, we still take 2 damage.
Well, yeah, you'll be fine. Walk it off.
My ears! Oh!
Palptra Mimosa is not able to hold up her ooze form. She's briefly back in her normal form, and it is Johnny's turn.
Dang. So I'm not as flexible as Patty. I can't just have improvised weapons. I'm just gonna punch, and I think this is gonna provoke an attack of opportunity, I believe.
She is stunned, so you are fine.
Nice.
Yeah. Teamwork. Teamwork.
Hell yeah. All right. Punch.
Punch.
So then that'll deal 10 damage.
Love it.
And I guess I've got another attack, so I'll go ahead and do that too.
Keep punching her.
Punch again. It's 22 hit.
The old
Yes.
1-2.
That deals 7 damage.
A left and a right.
Paltra is stunned for her turn. It is back to Patty.
Oh, Patty's gonna whack her with her machete.
Yeah, let's go, Patty.
Now that she's a person.
She's crashing your dinner party again. People are gonna say that you're bad luck. Damn.
Jesus
Holy
Christ.
shit. There's multiple 20s
Not
there.
even.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
Holy
I
cow,
rolled like a
Caitlin.
million.
Shit.
Wow. Caitlin has rolled double criticals, confirmed on both, and dealt 19 damage.
Come on.
To a
Oh my
stun.
god, I gotta.
Insane.
This is spectacular.
That's
Oh my
incredible.
God.
Absolutely spectacular. Patty does not appreciate poor manners at a nice party where everyone clearly spent a lot of money. The chefs put through a lot of effort. The staff is making minimum wage. They are not here for this foolishness. And she wants to stop this right fucking now.
So many of Patty's values have aligned.
This also takes her to -1 HP and knocks her unconscious.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
man.
Did we come on too strong? That felt easy.
We fucking put this girl down.
Correct.
Patty, that attack you did. Woo!
Palcha's getting tossed around like a rag doll by Johnny and Patty, and Zelf just can't find his moment. He sticks his icy finger in somebody's drink, cools it down. Grist is like, hey,
The dentist is going to drop down from the ceiling and loop his floss of truth around her and pull it tight.
Yes.
Nice.
There are a couple items of interest that she has on her. Gratin Dauphinoise spell book, a recipe book. She has Chiffonad's fork, which is a resizable fork weapon.
Amazing.
She also has, and I'm very upset I didn't get to use it, 5 weaponized Pop-Tarts that can be thrown like shuriken.
Oh my God, Justin.
So mad. But that's fine. They're yours now.
Hell yeah.
Is it clear that the pop? No, Astra just ate. It's fine. She's not gonna.
Just had a 4-course meal.
Yeah. If we hadn't, she would have bitten into one. But she's good for now.
Also, I should say, Johnny, Patty, and Zelf are now level 7. Congratulations. You have solved the case and caught the murderer.
Zelf is going to wave the Count over.
Count Vilnet walks over. He says, did I hear you say Chiffonade?
Count, there's a dark history here. I can tell you about it, but it had better be private.
That's fair, Zelf. Perhaps we can talk about it back at the estate tomorrow.
Better make it tonight.
Sure, of course.
Well, Zelf crosses his arms and says, but she couldn't have done everything by herself. Yeah, he wants to ask, who staffed the restaurant? And do they recognize these 2 sous chefs?
Yeah, so you are able to put together that they are on loan from Pouch Formosa from B&B 3.5. Neither of them are combatants. They willingly hand themselves over.
Is there any trace of the fingers on Palcha, or does it seem like she dissolved them in goo?
Gross.
She doesn't have them on her person.
All right, Count. I think that if you investigate her restaurant, there might be clues on the premises that will lead to the fingers.
While Zelf's doing this, Patty's going to go back in the kitchen and rinse out her tankard.
Good. Smart. Yeah.
I think the next thing Zelf wants to do is have a private conversation with the Count.
Was this the best dinner party we've been a part of, or the worst? Because somebody did die.
The food was certainly the best we've had.
I'm saying, right? But, somebody did die, but it wasn't somebody we cared about. So,
I think it was improved by my not having the sword. Honestly, I was doubtful, but
Johnny, where did you learn to cook like that? You're incredible.
I was so impressed by that.
Right?
Yeah, right? I also didn't know I could do that.
Listen, I'm not being full of myself this time when I say that you can't accidentally make a magical meal. There are a lot of things that can go wrong. You're really playing with fire.
You know, how Glorhan, her, memories and, part of her are, inside of me?
Yeah.
I try not to think about that.
Yeah, me too. It's such a bummer.
Telling me that Glorhan helped you do that?
In a way, yeah.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Is Glorhan the one that made that vegan meat alternative taste exactly like real yak? It was such a treat.
Anyway, yeah. No, So it turns out when the Duke died, there's like a rat inside of me that was a cook that was possessing him.
What?
What?
I guess like Glorhan knew him pretty well, and so she forced his spirit into my body,
Oh my god, Johnny.
What?
which is why my nose is bleeding a little bit, and like why it comes out of my ears a little bit if I turn my head a little bit like that too.
Oh god, stop doing that. Oh.
Sorry.
Johnny, I mean, you're a big guy, but I think you probably shouldn't have 3 separate people in there.
Yeah.
Hold on, we skipped a step. How did you get the spirit of a rat folk from Marth? And what does that have to do with cooking?
Like, so it turns out like he made a bargain with Rabuel the Generous, and like as a result, like his body was switched with a rat that also wanted to be an elf chef.
Is that the only thing Rabual does?
We should probably get you somewhere.
Right.
Somewhere where you can lie down a little.
You have 3 spirits in you. One's yours. How are you feeling?
I mean, I'll be happy when it's over, I guess, but I'm okay.
Happy when it's over.
Oh.
But we don't know how to make that happen, do we?
What? Well, that's why I was thinking, like, maybe the person who, like, helped Glorhan make this stuff, like the wishcrafter down in the sewers, like, I feel like that would probably be a good...
Ah.
I mean, I'm always down to traipse around in the sewers.
Oh,
Is
are
that
you?
true?
Oh, yeah.
Self and Hester both look at her immediately.
Is that true?
As Patty stands there in her designer outfit.
Why would you think otherwise?
No, of course. Okay. Are we going to the sewer now?
Oh, I think Johnny needs a
No,
break.
I need to talk to the Count about all of this.
And I mean, we're all wearing our nicest outfits, basically, right?
That's right.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
No, this is just some old thing.
Ew, sleeves.
Johnny, you look great.
I mean, you looked better when the front of your tuxedo wasn't covered in blood, but you look fine.
Covered in milk and mimosa.
He then, like, unconsciously, like, picks the bib of, like, his tuxedo and, like, wipes his nose with it. Like,
Oh,
yeah, thank you.
Johnny.
Sorry.
Okay. Let's go back to the mansion. Let's get you lied down.
Got one last question for Manny. As they're all walking home after this delightful party, Zelf says, Manny, I think this is as clear a picture as you could possibly get of what being a Mjolnir chef is like. If you wanted to, now's the time to run. Run home, Manny. Because if you stick around now, that's it. It's just going to get weirder and weirder.
He kind of shakes his head and he says, "That's okay. I think I'll stick with you. I was really impressed with how you pulled through today. I know it wasn't easy for you."
Well, Manny, I'm feeling a bit giddy, so I won't tell you that I don't need your pity.
Oh.
Instead, I'll say, I tested your mettle. You seem to be hanging in there. You're still more talented than you have sense. But now that things have started to get really weird, I think it's time to teach you some of the weird stuff.
Aww.
That's right, Manny. Magical cooking.
You can see his eyes light up even in the dark. Yeah, when Zelf hit level 7, Manny is now able to take a level in the actual Mjolnir battleship class. It's no longer required to be an NPC class.
Oh, man, he's so proud.
So happy for him. Good for Manny.
He's come such a long way.
Yeah, he's really stuck in there.
As you guys are walking together back to the Vilnet estate, you hear a flapping of wings, but like kind of a clacking noise. And you see approaching you is a wooden bird token.
Ooh.
It lands nearby on like a bench. Luckily, no one else is around at the time. And it opens its mouth and it speaks in Bavel's voice. It says, "Zelf, those motherfuckers ambushed me.
Oh, shit.
They lured me into deep waters and took away my teleportation powers. But the joke's on Windstar because I took her boat. And I'm headed straight to Nantrum Mines to activate the meteor. Between sailing there and crossing the desert, I'd say, meet me there in about 3 days. Tell nobody."
What?
And then the bird turns into solid wood again and falls over with a clack.
Wait, why was that only addressed to Zelf? Zelf, you were going to tell us, right?
Zelf, he's just got his hands in the air. Like, what madness is this? What fresh hell is this? He says, it's because I sent him a similar token asking him to get in touch with Giha.
Oh.
Of course I was going to tell you. Why would Windstar attack Bavel?
And wait, did he say he was going to activate the meteor?
Yeah, highly concerning.
Yeah.
He thinks it's time to become a demigod.
Oh, shit.
None of us know what's going to happen as soon as he does.
I've got one big guess.
Do you have a little one? It's
No.
been a long night.
No.
All right, lay it on us, Astra.
I think it's going to restart the time loop.
The meteorite?
I don't think Bavel is meant to be a demigod, because I think if he were, things would have worked out maybe in one of the other time loops. But I don't know. That's just kind of a conjecture. I really don't know how any of this works.
We've got to find a way to Nantarum. We're all going to put on our ZZ Top disguise and sneak onto a train. Isn't it?
It's probably not a bad idea for us to get out of Dodge.
Right?
We have not been keeping a low profile, but to our credit,
Nope.
nobody but Patty knows that we should be keeping a low profile.
Maybe she's embarrassed
Right.
that she hasn't been able to control the rumors as well as she thinks she should. But she's going to be like, yeah, I mean, it sounds like we should really, onward and upward, guys.
I love it. I love it as a choice.
All right.
You guys make it back to the Vilnet estate, and you find that the Count and Bentaro Valentine are waiting up for you, sitting at the kitchen table.
Zelf is going to wordlessly open up his book that has the Chiffonade family tree. He's going to set it down and say, this is one of Naga's secrets. For the last 200 years, he's been hunting down the remaining Chiffonades one by one. If I was scared of Naga before, now I'm terrified. But as far as I can tell, the last one is Paltra.
Count Vilnet takes a deep breath. He goes, well, I know it's terrible, but I guess I do feel some level of relief that there's not more of them.
Monsters under your bed, huh? I don't know if the chairman's tree was complete. That's something only Paltra knows.
We'll see what the prince can get out of her. Hopefully they're able to recover the High Chef's fingers.
I'm sorry I couldn't find the fingers for you. I'm sorry I couldn't prevent the Duke's death. I think Paltra's here for a couple of reasons. Her timing after the disappearance of the chairman shows that she knew it was him, and that she waited for him to leave the scene before she started her plan. What was her plan? It was to retake everything the Chiffonades lost. Their magic, their position. I think she's a lot smarter, and she has a lot more plans within plans than she lets on. And I don't think the chairman is gone. If he survived the restaurant wars, there's no way he would have died in prison. I don't think you can keep Paltra from him. He could be very close by, wearing somebody's skin.
The Count is very somber as he takes all of this in. He goes, well, I appreciate that you helped me with this, Zelf. You certainly didn't have to, but I'm glad that you did. Bentaro was right about you and your squad. You were the right choice for this case, and you have the appreciation of my family. Whatever you need in Mielnor, the Vilnets will make sure that you have it.
Oh, what can I say, Count? When I first arrived here, I tried to ignore anything that didn't seem to have to do with me or that I found annoying. But it turns out legacy is something you can't just choose to pick up or leave. It's a force. It comes from the past. And if you ignore it, it just drags you down. And I think that we all have legacies from the past we're still trying to find a way to deal with.
Wise words, son.
Dad! Daddy! Sorry.
Count Vilnet will kind of stand and he'll nod to all of you and bid you good night. Astra, you're feeling hanger creep in as you know you're getting this annoying message from Bavel. The food was nice to look at, but it's not filling at all. Your belly is rumbling. And as this conversation is going on with the Count, you see sitting in front of you is the little stranger. And you feel a familiar feeling inside of you, like your magic is growing in front of you. You see the little stranger increase in size. And Astra, you are now level 6.
Congratulations!
Congratulations!
The little stranger levels up with her. I love it.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
But is it
don't worry about it.
strange?
Totally fine.
All right. Huh. Huh. Thank you for listening to Burnt Cookbook Party, and a special thank you to all our Patreon subscribers. We are very grateful for your support in helping us make this show that we love so much and put so much of our hearts into. As a reminder, you can find us on Twitter at twitter.com/bcbparty and at Tumblr at tumblr.com/bcbparty, and you can email us at any time at burntcookbookparty@gmail.com. Burnt Cookbook Party is Andrew Hansen as Johnny Brightchild, Caitlin Stayduhar as Patty Hertz, Paul Luetkemeyer as Zelf, me, Jenna Stoeber, as Esther Blepp, and Justin Green as GM and World Builder. Produced by Jenna Stoeber, this episode was edited for content by Justin Green and for sound by Akshay Balakrishnan.